So here we have Sachiko doing a workshop. So can you say something about your creations today, or the participants' creations? And perhaps they can be in as well.
Yes. Well, thank you, Mr. Chang. Today's arrangement includes a very nice willow, which gives the life of beautiful curvature for our main shin branch, and creating a space underneath this curved line, we have created sort of important combination of material for Rikka, which is a very old, over 500-year-old design. We have used irises for, well, some people for shoshin, and also the doichi. Another very important material is these laquat leaves, which becomes a central door area. Some people use the seasonal Japanese quince. They have a lovely apricot color.
Okay.
And I actually use the Edgeworthia for my arrangement. Then I use the Ozymanthus for the door, smallish door, and the Maioki. Then the lower part for Dianthus and Japanese quince. Now other people use slightly different material.
Now, does the material have a significance? Because I noticed you use some cypress as well.
Yes.
And the willow.
Yes. It is a contrasting different material. Willow has such a significant curvature created with this beautiful big dynamic line. On the other hand, I use wooden material for my shoshin at the back, which is quite straight, upright, and they do have a slightly different significance for the use and the meaning. But they all have what we call yakueda. We have 9 yakueda we have to follow, and different position and height. But this is a very old technique of doing a rikka. I'm going to ask my members what they thought of their workshop today.
All right.
Starting from Mala or Kalpana.
Come.
The workshop was very interesting, and we
Which
learned,
was yours?
It's
That one,
mine
okay.
and Mala's.
Okay.
Because we learned how to combine wooden material and grass material and how to connect it together. So it was an extension, a little bit more advanced Rikka we've done today. Really learning about how to connect.
All right.
Grass.
Now, can you say something about the pot? Because we take a notice of everything. It's like the gold line. Sometimes we have bonsai pots which are cracked. We repair it with gold. Is it that? No, it's not.
Kintsugi, yes.
It's not.
Yes.
It's not that. Is it a repaired pot? No.
This is not kintsugi a vase.
Oh.
But yes, you're right. We do have the beauty in imperfection, but
Yes.
create the beauty out of broken
Okay.
items.
All right. Okay.
Yes, I think the other thing was, Sachiko was saying, that these arrangements were done for good luck.
Okay.
Back in the 15th, 16th century,
Oh.
when they had a lot of battles and that.
Yes.
So it's a water arrangement. That's why we've got the wide mouth, and water was a way of.
So you deliberately
escaping.
show the water.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why it's a wide mouth.
Wide. I see.
The
Okay.
water, so it's a water sort of
Okay.
arrangement. Yeah.
So does the water have any significance?
Oh yes, water is surviving material. We all need water in our life.
Okay.
So it's important to have this kind of arrangement
Okay.
showing a lot of water.
All right. Okay.
For lake and pond. But in our Rikka, we have this mountain, the water coming down from mountain through the waterfall and down to river and ocean. So we have this line called Nagashi. So this water falls and it flows to the river and ocean.
I notice all your willows are leaning to the right-hand side. It's like windswept effect. I know that if you made it symmetrical on either side, somehow it would not look right,
No.
isn't it? Somehow it would not look
I
right.
think asymmetry is.
Yes,
the
okay.
answer, yeah,
All right.
asymmetrical.
Yes.
Did you have to bend the willow to make it
Yes,
bend more?
we did. We use wires and tapes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
The colors are all very soft pastel. Would you consider using a very bright red flower, for instance? It would still be okay?
Yes. If we had
Okay.
bright red,
All right.
we could use.
It would not matter as long as it blends.
Yeah. I think we tried to use a lot of garden material, so seasonal this time of the year.
Like yellow flowers, I personally do not like yellow flowers. I don't like daffodils in the flower arrangement. I don't mind seeing them in the ground. Do you find yellow difficult color to use?
Not really.
No? That's a bit of yellow. No.
We like having a nice contrasting colors. So sometimes we like using yellow in the center because it's like a focal point,
Yes.
orange and yellow. So we like using that. And also red, or of course in Far East, red, and in Japan there's red and white. They are the good sort of celebration color. So
Okay. Can I comment something about your loquat leaves?
Yes.
Why did you show the back side of the leaf, not the front of the leaf? What?
there is a reason for this.
Yes, okay.
Good question. Well, we have something called in and yo
Yeah.
when we do the arrangement. And right in the center, basically, this shin
Yes.
is in the middle,
Ah.
and anything comes forward,
Oh.
we have to be aware the flower is facing towards the shin, so we are supposed to be showing the back of
Oh.
the leaves.
Is it because you like to show the veins of the leaf?
No, it's more of following the nature.
Oh.
Sometimes when we observe the nature, that's how plants are growing.
Oh.
So we are emulating that situation in our arrangement.
Okay. I'm trying to think if you showed it the other way around, would it work? No, the leaves would lie a different way, isn't it?
No, if we are going to show, it will be, let's say, there are occasions when we use
it at
loquat
back.
at the back. If that is the case, we will show the face.
Okay. All right.
Any other question, Mr. Chair?
Now this sometimes we don't like too much in the front, like both these are in the front.
Yes.
If you reduce it a little bit, would it work like that? No?
They're called myopia.
Oh.
We have that sort of important plant
Okay.
right in the center, which
Yes.
is protruding at the front. I'm afraid it's part of the arrangement.
Is it?
It's actually to give you the front depth in the
Okay.
arrangement. Where
Front depth, because we always talk of the depth at the back,
So that's the reason you have a back depth with this, and this gives. But in the front, if you didn't have that, it would not look. It would look like
Too
half
flat.
an arrangement,
Oh, okay.
because the front depth makes it together
All right.
in proportion to everything
All
else.
right.
3D effect, isn't
Okay.
it? 3D, yeah.
I like all these pots. These pots are beautiful. There used to be a potter called Hans Koper in the mid-60s, German potter who lived in this country. And he used to make big pots like this, throne pots, this shape. Very nice. We appreciate this very much because very similar to what we do as well
Yes.
in bonsai. So next time you come, I would like to see you combine those dead trees and dead things.
Junko-san can create something. But you're quite right. For example, the creating this arrangement is actually creating the branches and the trees in a certain form, certain direction. And your bonsai, you do the same. You use a wire and you change direction of your small branches. So there is a lot of similarity in your
Okay.
too.
If you care, I will give me 10 minutes. I'll show you some finer points of some bonsai,
Okay.
which you will appreciate. You will come with me now?
Yes.